Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shotguns, shotguns, shotguns. What do I want to bring? This N1014 shotgun I have has double aught. This Raven has flechette. This Moscone has slug. And for my secondary, I'll be using both of these dows. This dow has the HE round. This dow has double aught buck. I think I'll go with HE round and double aught buck. And the shovel. Unlike the other, DLC weapon videos I've done, this one I've actually decided to play a few games before I went right into it. Usually I go right into it and just show you, I guess, quote-unquote impressions. First impressions. But I actually want to talk a little bit about these because the thing about shotguns is that there's already a bunch in the game. And there's a base that, we can judge these new ones on that we couldn't previously judge other things like the sniper rifles or the LMGs. Because, we've already had the, Oh, we're just gonna do this loud, by the way, so I'm just gonna go run right in and do this.
Everybody on your bellies.
And courtesy of all the nice devs at HoxHud, we now have damage indicators. That's pretty cool. Got the new HoxHud version. And, of course, he would steal my kill. Shovel! Oh, this is like the best thing that they added to Melee. It's like the frying pan TF2. It's just amazing because it's just the noise it makes, the way it looks. Okay, let's hit somebody. Bong. Bing. Bing. Oh, that's great. Anyway, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, I was looking for bank manager so I could tie him up and get his key card. He is gone. Don't know where he is. There we go. I wanted to show you the damage indicator. See that? That's pretty cool. I like that. Because as a HoxHud user, I usually actually turn off the health bar. I just think it's big and it just takes up way too much of the screen. Oh, that's a civilian. That's one thing you have to worry about with HE rounds. There's gonna be collateral damage. But yeah, the damage indicator, I actually really like that because I don't have the health bar, but instead I like seeing that little damage come up. So let's talk about the shotgun, since I did play a little bit of them. Honestly, this M1014, it's really comparable to the Saiga. Like, it's very identical. Very similar damage, very similar ammo pool, very similar magazine size, very similar stability. I think concealment's a little bit different, but we're not here to judge the stealthing capabilities of these shotguns. And the only difference is that one's magazine fed and one's shell fed. But even then, when you have shotgun skills and the shotgun reload speed, they don't make too much of a difference. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah! Because, you know what? These guys don't need to bring crowbars to stealth heist. They need to bring a shovel instead. Because a shovel's that much more important. Anyway, like I said, this M1014 is kind of modded. It has the short barrel. It has double aught buck right now. And I'm quite liking it, but at the same time, I forgot how nice the Saiga was as well. I started using the Saiga after this DLC came out, and I realized that these two are really similar weapons. Like, really similar. The only thing I think has a big difference is that this M1014 has a bit tighter spread at a longer range. Oh boy. Not if I can't hit anything, though. That being said, it's not that much of a big difference. Not like the Raven. The Raven has really tight spread. And I feel like that's probably had the longest It's got the longest range of all the shotguns now. And speaking about the ammunition types and like all these new things, I think the ammunition types is probably the most exciting thing of all these shotguns. I hear a dozer. I'm gonna try out the HE types, the HE ammo on it, because the HE ammo actually it stuns it, as you can see, and it does really well at taking care of a bulldozer's visor. Other than that, it's pretty good at clearing crowds as well. But as you can see, it really is gimped on ammo. Like, I'm already almost out. But I didn't really expect the HE rounds to be super effective. But rather, a really fun thing to use. You know, occasionally you want to blast some people with some some exploding rounds. It's amazing. Especially when you got those big, like, crowds of weak guys, and they just all fall to your bullets. But I think for the biggest practicality, Double Up Buck is probably the biggest addition. I mean, you trade in a little bit of ammo for a little bit of damage, and that's the biggest thing. I mean, Slug, it's nice, but the thing about the Slug is, if you're trying to use it the way you would think to use it, like, you know, mid to longer ranges with the shotgun, I feel at that point it's better just to use a sniper or an assault rifle, because a sniper fulfills all the capabilities of the Slug, but it has, you know, basically infinite range. Something that the Slug falls really short on, because the Slug actually, you know, it's just like the other shotgun ammo types. After a while, the bullets will just fizzle, and they won't be able to hit anything. So that's the problem with Slug, I feel like. Not that Slug is actually bad. It's really nice to use, because it does have that penetration to shields, and it is incredibly accurate at mid-range. But it's not something I see myself using very much, because it just takes away so much ammunition, and for what it is, it's not that amazing. Like, it doesn't one-shot a shield through his shield unless you have a really high damage weapon. And to get a high damage shotgun like that, you're gonna have to give up a lot of accuracy, which you're using a Slug. You don't want to give the accuracy. So I find a lot of problems with the Slug just because of that. I think my friend, a few of my friends have actually said that they really like the Slug. They found a really nice use for it. So I'm glad for that. But for myself, I just don't see it being that big of a thing. In fact, I just see the double-aught buck being the most useful of the... Ooh, underpass. No, not underpass. I'll try to find something else. But I just see double-aught buck being the most useful of the ammunition types. I mean, flechette, you're not really gonna be using a shotgun long range, and you're not gonna want to give up that little bit of damage either. I mean, at that point, you might as well use an assault rifle. And HE rounds, they're fun. It's really fun. Not gonna lie. I love just blowing up shit with it, but its usefulness is really gimped by the ammo it does, or the ammo you have, and it also, you know, it gets rid of accuracy, so you're not really gonna be using that except when you're in close range with people. Actually, let's take a quick look at it. Yeah, as you can see here, I lose a lot of ammunition for it. This is a double-aught. This is a HE round. You lose 20 rounds. For what it is, it's fun. It's not worth it though, I don't think. I think that's what most of these ammunition types end up being. They're fun. Like double-aught buck, I see that being more of a death wish type of deal. Like, you could give up some of your ammo in exchange for a little bit more damage, because the enemies take a little bit more damage. So you just got to be smarter with your ammo. HE round, that's good fun. AP slug, at first I felt like it would be like a thing for sharpshooters, people of that nature, but it doesn't have that range, you know. And flechette, it's supposed to be good at ranges, but at that point, I feel like I just end up using an assault rifle. That being said, it feels like I'm saying a lot of bad things about these. They're really fun. I'm not gonna lie. This is a really great update. But simply compared to what we already have, it doesn't bring much to the table other than variety, is what I'm saying. Usefulness, it's going to be a little bit difficult to find a huge use for this DLC. So unless you're really into shotguns, I don't know if this one is a really must-get like the LMGs or the snipers were, because those brought a whole different type of weapon to the table, and it just a bunch of different playstyles and strategies. But this, it's just a little bit more the same, but you got a little bit of spice. So I guess from here I'm going to try to show you guys the other ammunition types, the weapons, and such. I just wonder what I am going to do. Oh, I think I know.